at the 12th of November, we lost a great man.
Yep.
Stan the Man has passed away at the age of 95.
Yep.
It ain't often I'm sad over celebrity deaths, but
Yeah, but this one, it's kind of special.
yeah.
I don't really see Stan Lee as just a celebrity.
No, he's...
Because, I mean, he's the godfather of comics.
the one above all, so to speak.
Yeah. So it's just really sad that he has passed. Then again, 95, that's quite the respectable age.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good age.
Yeah.
He has lived...
I think he actually lived his life the fullest that
all
he could,
the
at
way,
least.
Yeah. Very sprawly in all his escapades.
Yeah.
And
I've only seen him as just this lovable man, caring man.
he cared about his fans and the comics community.
Yeah, he cared about humans overall. Because even in the old comics, he often wrote things like the worst things are, well, racism and hate and bigotry and all, and in his mind, it was that the best way to fight these things were to pull them out into the light, to talk about and discuss them, and really make sure that people could see how horrible they were. And he really did make a difference, in my opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Because, I mean, this is the man who created a series based on the two major figures of the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King
and Malcolm X.
And Malcolm X.
And it wasn't down your throat.
No.
It was a very good message delivered in a very interesting way.
Yeah. He opened up for the discussion, and he put it out there in a way that you could actually see it and understand it without it being up in your face.
Yeah.
And I will always respect him for that.
Ditto.
And of course, sure, Jack Kirby and there were a lot of people working on this.
Yes. But the two who spearheaded this was mostly Stan and Jack.
Yeah. So yeah, we lost a great man.
Yeah. And I know the guy was 95, and you would almost think that he's gonna live forever. He looks like the guy who is gonna live forever.
Mm.
You don't really prepare yourself, but you know it's coming, and yeah,
you're never really ready for someone you look up to just pass like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I wonder if he actually would have had a couple of more years to give if it hadn't been for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
With all the shitstorms going on and the vultures and everything.
I think it took a huge toll on the man.
Also, with him losing his wife, I think that's actually what really broke the man.
I think so too.
Because
you can almost see that.
You could see it, but when he still had his wife, he always had this happy shine about him. But after she passed, you could see that the glow fainted somewhat, and with all the media circus and the elder abuse, which, in my opinion at least, it totally was.
Yeah.
With the Kian Morgan affair and everything.
Yeah.
You could see he was just... He had given up, sadly. Sure, he was still there for his fans. You could see there was this reminder of the glow whenever he actually had a chance to speak freely with the fans.
Yeah.
But then just sort of... It was like turning off a light.
Yeah, the feeling wasn't there anymore, and horrible to say, but I think it would have. I think it was just best, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's sad that we lost him, but as the old saying says, he's in a better place now, and he is with his wife.
We can hope so.
Yeah.
I guess the metaphysical discussion is for another time.
I think it looked like, when Odin died in the third Thor movie.
Oh, yeah.
Just became a cloud of light and floated away. I believe it might have looked something like that.
That would have been awesome, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, that man, all these ideas, all these...
The creativity of this man is astonishing.
Very much. And with creativity so huge, it actually inspired a lot of other people. It inspired me for...
Hell, he's inspired generations.
Yeah.
And that, I think, will be his greatest legacy. The inspiration for agents and generations to come. And I really do hope that he will be remembered as this great creator. And that he will be made the example within anything doing with creativity. As this figure of creation to do your thing. Because when he started out, I mean, he didn't even want to use his real name, because in the early days of comics,
being associated with comics was like,
there was no respect, and it was just, I mean, there's a reason why it's called pulp.
Yeah.
Because it really was, well, one step above toilet paper.
Yeah.
But he made it respectable. He made it so that we can have comics today as one of the major hobbies of entertainment.
Yeah. Comics and all his glorious cameos with movies attached.
Yeah. I mean, we have the MCU.
Yes.
Thanks to Stan.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to Marvel.
Yeah.
And I just hope that the spirit he had in his creating of, well, the different comics and his characters and all, I want to have those parts with the company. I want to have those parts when talking about Marvel. But sadly, the company today is not.
No.
At least the way I look at Marvel today is in a sad state, and nothing like what I believe Stan Lee had in mind when he was still
I know it's been in sort of a downward spiral, and sadly with him gone, I believe there is a risk that it might spiral
even worse.
Might be, but
then again, I'm not really sure that it'll make any difference, because I mean, Stan Lee hasn't really been associated with the day-to-day works of Marvel for a long time.
Well, he has been in executive producing. He has been in producing advisory and all the in movies and TV series.
Yeah, sure. He's been really involved with the MCU and everything, but I mean, if we're talking about the comics,
no,
he hasn't really been really involved in that, as far as I know.
No, the comics, exactly. There are other people who've done their fair share of.
And here's the thing, that I've been giving a lot of flack to the diversity project within the, well, Marvel for the last couple of years. But the thing is that the diversity projects going on, or that has been going on for the last couple of years with Marvel, has lost touch with the main message that Stan had. Because I saw a video of him, well, sharing his thoughts about what Marvel should be standing for, and it should be a place that is a reflection of society, and a place for, well, the good ideas, a place for what's called diversity today. It doesn't really matter your race, your ethnicity, your skin color, your sexuality. Marvel should be a place for everyone. And I do believe that this should be the main idea, the core of the comics. But I feel that today they've taken this message and twisted it
They
to be
strayed from the path. So
yeah, I feel that even if they might be meaning well in their diversity project, I feel that the way they do it today is sort of an opposite version of what they were supposed to be standing for. It's not a place for everyone. It's a place for those of right ideas and, sad to say, the right heritage.
Yes.
Because everyone's not welcome. You have to have the right ideas, the right ideology to be part of it. And if you don't share these beliefs, especially political beliefs, you have no place there. And that is horrifying, in my opinion.
Yeah. That is. It's not what Stan would have wanted.
No. And what's even worse when, well, we're in on the more negative stuff, is that I saw the news that he had passed, and within 15 minutes on Twitter, it just exploded with all these horrible accusations of Stan being racist, homophobic, and misogynist, and that he been accused of sexual misconduct and stuff. And I'm like,
the body wasn't even cold yet.
More or less. But the thing is that I have not seen anything that back these claims.
No.
I've only seen the opposite. I've only seen all the words Stan himself has said. I've only seen things that people that been in, well, contact with him or had a closer relationship with him, all of them saying that he was quite the opposite of what the accusations are.
Yeah.
But then again, also the ones making the accusations it's the same kind of people that go after anyone within a celebrity status.
It's the listen and believe.
Yeah,
kind
that
of people.
crowd. The howler monkeys.
Yes, yeah. Exactly.
NPCs.
The NPCs, the howling NPCs.
Yeah. It's so I think that they're full of shit.
I know they're just grasping for.
Yeah, they just want attention
right now. Yeah.
And it comes at the cost of Stan. And that is just horrifying.
Yes. I totally agree.
So yeah. They try to muddy the memory of a great man.
Let's not make that happen, people.
Exactly. Let's remember Stan as the way he was. A great, caring, loving man who stood for everyone's right. And this is the man that said, look at the man on the street. That's your brother.
Yeah.
Look at the woman on the street. That's your sister.
Exactly.
We're one mankind. We should look after each other. That's the way I want to remember Stan Lee.
Yes. I totally agree. It's a caring creator who cared about his fans also. Cared about what he created for his fan base, so to speak. And
for his fellow humans.
Yes, exactly. So yeah.
Rest in peace, Stan Lee. May your memory live forever.
May he run on the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Glory to bust with you. No, but seriously. Stan the Man, Excelsior.
Excelsior.